Hey everybody, you know what time it is. It's lunchtime with the Habit Master. I'm your host, Dr. Stephanie Aldrich, and I help people change their bad habits. When you change your habits, you change your life. Hey, go grab yourself a free copy. It's called the Habit Formula Book. Go to thehabitformulabook.com. In it, you're going to discover all kinds of ways that are easy and simple, but very, very powerful and effective to changing your results, right? Results equal what type of habits you have during the day, your daily routines, and how you go about doing certain things, whether it's personal or professional. It's all the same stuff, right? So today we're going to talk about being consistent and how important it is for us to continue as we age to visit the doctors, to visit the dentist, and make sure that things are checked up on. So earlier this morning, I had a patient who is in her 80s, and she used to come in every 6 months, boom, 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 every 6 months, boom, boom, boom. We see her all the time. Now that her health is starting to fail, she has a walker, she doesn't drive anymore, so she relies on her daughter, who luckily lives in the area, but relies on her daughter to take her to the different appointments and that. And she lives in an assisted living facility. Anyway, she's not very consistent coming in, and I've noticed that she's had a decline, obviously, in her dental health, and she has, no upper teeth, so the lower ones that we're trying to hold on to have a lot of restorations on them, crowns and fillings in that. And she came in today, she had a couple of fillings that were out, and but her gums look terrible. She had tons of food packed in her because she's not able to really brush as well as she used to. And she's not getting any help from the living facility that she's at. And so we suggested, make sure that a great holiday present is to get a water pick that'll kind of blast away any food particles in there, and she can use that like right before bed. But the second thing too, which I think is very important for anybody, no matter how old you are, but especially if you're getting older and your dexterity is not as good and you're not able to floss as well or whatever, get an electric toothbrush. An electric toothbrush plus some type of water pick is going to really blast all of the food debris from especially if you've had dental work done, from all of the nooks and crannies that hide in our mouths. And especially the older that we get, we're taking tons of medication, and most side effects of medication nowadays is a dry mouth. The drier your mouth is, the more likelihood that you're going to get some type of decay, because saliva helps to balance out the pH in our mouth and any kind of acidic foods, and also it washes it away too. So it washes debris away, but it helps to neutralize any kind of acidic foods or acidic beverages that we have in our daily, routines kind of thing in our meals. And if you're taking some type of medication, it's going to be drier, right? So the likelihood of you getting something, let's say you have a restoration, you could get decay right beside the restoration. You could get it underneath the restoration if it starts leaking on you, whether it's a crown or a filling. So it's very, very, very crucial for you to keep your teeth as we get older, right? All of us are going to go through this at some point. I'm telling you now, it's so vital that you keep coming to the dentist. I know Medicare doesn't have any type of dental coverage. It's so important. Even if you can only come once a year, put your money to work. Use that Social Security money. Use your pension money. Come in and get this stuff looked at, because you've come to the dentist for so many years. You've taken care of your mouths. Now's not the time or place to let things go, and all of that dental work that you had done, all that money and time that you spend in the chair is going to go clear down the tubes if you're not getting it checked out. Because a lot of times if we see something small, we just go in there and replace the filling like I did today. right? But if you're waiting for things to get worse, guess what? They're going to get worse. And then you're going to have to end up going to the hospital. They're going to have to knock you out because you're on tons of medication and maybe your health isn't as good. And they're going to have to take out all your teeth. And that is something that I don't wish on anybody, to have all of their teeth taken out, because it's really tough. Hey, Jill, it's really tough to chew with any kind of denture work. And a lot of times if your health is failing, then, trying to put implants in is just not something that you can do. So make sure that as we get older, keep going to the dentist. Keep on your 6-month schedule, or if you're a patient that goes 3 or 4 times a year, keep going. It's going to be worth it to you long term. When you're 112, you still have your teeth, you're still 112 because you've been taking care of yourself. You're eating the foods that you're supposed to be getting. You're eating nutritious stuff, and your body just keeps on trucking. But you can't really do that when you don't have any teeth. Okay, so, something I just wanted to blurb out today, to make sure that you guys keep up with your dental stuff. I know as we get older, we're going more and more to the doctor, let's say, and maybe specialists for certain things. Our bodies wear out. But think of the dentist as a specialist. Think of us as a very vital component of your health as you age, to make sure that you can eat properly, you can talk properly, and you're still looking good in front of the grandchildren and the great-grandchildren, right? Holidays are coming up. You're going to be able to eat all the fun cookies and spend time with Santa and all that stuff. All of those pictures that you're going to take, you're not going to be looking like a jack-o'-lantern. You're going to be looking like Grammy or Great Grammy, right? And enjoying yourself. So make sure that if you have older relatives, volunteer to take them to the dentist. That would be a wonderful, loving thing for you to do. If it's you and you're watching this show, make sure you make an appointment before the holidays and get in, get things checked out, and make sure that everything's okay. All right, so that's it for me today. That's a great habit to have, is just be consistent with your dental appointments, because if you let something go, it's going to cost you more money and a lot more pain, right? And none of us want that. So be consistent and stay healthy, and that way you can eat what you want, right? Everybody loves to eat, so let's be able to eat and have great holidays. Make sure that you check us out on iTunes and Spotify. Also Instagram, look for the Habit Master channels, and subscribe and download. Go to YouTube and look for the Habit Master and subscribe. You can check out our podcast on iTunes and Spotify. Go to the Lunchtime with the Habit Master episode so you don't miss any. And that's it for me today. Thanks for watching, and let's build good habits together. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Most people think that making positive changes in their lives and businesses is difficult, but it's easier than you think. Dr. Stephanie Aldrich created the Habit Formula book, and she wants you to have a free copy of it. In the Habit Formula, you will learn what habits are, where habits come from, and how to form new ones. Habits rule everything in your life, whether you realize it or not. Get your free copy of the Habit Formula today. Go to thehabitformulabook.com for more information.